All right, good morning everybody. It is time to start on the front bumper. We're going to start this one by cleaning first. So you want me to do it or are you going to do it?
I'll do it. Horseman is here.
All right, just don't hit the camera. Come from this side. This thing is pretty heavy. Looking forward to taking it apart. It's not so heavy anymore. Yummy.
Good stuff.
I don't think this
Bird paradise.
I don't think this one's as nasty as the rear bumper was.
No, the other one was worse.
It's pretty bad though. Yum. Be a rodent nest if anything. Any squirrels hiding any nuts in there?
No, that's it. They all have a small nut. Female.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, she would have small nuts. That's pretty good?
Yep.
All right. All right, so unlike last time, we have WD-40 this time. Couldn't find the can last time, so we're going to go through and goop all of this stuff to hopefully make it a little easier to get everything apart. Speaking of rodents, something running on the roof there.
Yeah.
There's one down in there. Are you ready to do this?
Yep.
That's... I'll hold that one.
Oh, I got the WD-40 grease, thanks.
Here. Hold on.
The WD-30 and stuff.
It's coming.
Who needs the gym?
A little bit. It looked like it wasn't even spinning for a minute. Uh-oh. It's not good. Oop. You want to trade? Hold on. Stop. Go back.
Good.
Hang on. Just think how fun it would have been without the WD-30.
Yeah. Would need a gym. Wow.
That rust. Oh boy. Where down that bolt is. That's why that was so hard. It just took the threads right off. All right, so of course you didn't expect this to be easy, did you? So over there we had a 11/16 bolt with a 5/8 nut Here we thought we had 11/16, 11/16, but that's actually 17 millimeter. And I think this one is 17 millimeter, but I got rounded over a little bit when we tried it, so nothing's ever easy, right? So we're going to put the vice grips on that guy, hopefully, and see if we can lock it in place. This is kind of awkward here, too.
Just break it loose, maybe.
You saw the other ones.
Yeah, it took forever.
That's not going to do it, I don't think. Oh, Lord.
Nice shot.
Okay.
About that.
I don't have any good breaker bars, so I got a big old piece of PVC.
By jolly, you might have it.
Jinxed it.
Or not.
I think it did turn a smidge.
Yes, it did. Got about a quarter of a turn at least. Or almost a half.
Yeah, it definitely moved.
The bar's moving now, but maybe it'll lock up there. Okay, I'll hold it this time once it gets down.
I don't know if that's going to help, but I just need to get a better grip on it.
That goes for the gestalt, if you remember that word.
No, not
The hole.
As we said, everything's covered in WD-40 now.
Yeah, a little slippery.
Yep.
Do we have any anti-40?
Oh, what is anti-WD-40?
I don't know.
Soap.
You put another vice grip here to hold that, see?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, do it this time.
That's starting to slip off there.
Good.
All right. All right, wasn't much point in watching us struggle with those nuts and bolts, but we got all of those off. So now we're left with all of these things here on the back. This bumper strip is pretty trashed. They tried to glue it back on with silicone, which obviously wouldn't work. So I'm going to see if I can find new ones for these. These are a little tricky to find, so we'll see. Hopefully we can. So unfortunately, just about every one of these things busted going all the way across, and it is a complete nightmare to get them off. You got to get the vice grips in there and try and hold on to it while it's spinning around, and they're rusted to oblivion. As you can see, very, very rusted. So those are fun. Every one of those takes about 10 minutes, so we're going to be here for a while. These guys just showed up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have a nice day.
That's why I interrupt the walk.
Yep. All right, so we got that all taken apart finally. We had an open question about what would take the WD-40 off, and soap and water seems to work really well. We noticed there's a lot of pitting and stuff going on here. I don't know if this was like this when I got the car. I didn't really pay any attention to the bumpers. I just took them off. It was pretty rough, so that may have helped answer our question about whether we were going to paint these or not. So we'll strip it down and see what it looks like, but we did decide we're going to just paint them, so even if this metal's all chewed up here, no big deal. We'll just put some filler on it and be done. But now comes the fun part of stripping. And this is our weapon of choice. A little angle grinder. Let's give it a try. just like that. So second good tool is the wire brushes. I'm using brass. I don't know how much that matters on aluminum. Probably not a lot, but maybe. But this does pretty well on these inside areas here. See, there's different levels of stuff here. This is just like a black primer or something. And this has primer and paint and all kinds of stuff, so this is a lot harder to get off. I got a spot right here. That's probably better with the stripping disc. Yeah, so as you can see, this is a lot less fun on this part. Seems like they put the most effort of paint and everything on here, which is the surface facing up. Not so much here, and a little bit more down there, so it's kind of a mixed bag. Can you hear the bumper singing? Touch the bumper. Hang on one second.
Magic touch.
So I forgot I ordered these guys too. Scotch Brites, Rolox. These work pretty well too, and they don't chew up the metal quite as much, so we're going to switch to using these on the areas that we can. So we are done for today. We're not going to strip the inside of this like we did on the rear bumper because it looks pretty good in here. So it's already got a bunch of overspray on it. So we'll just scuff it basically and shoot it with some epoxy. Any place where there's exceptional rust or anything, we'll deal with it, but get an idea of how it came out. Looks pretty good. Most of the metal's in pretty good shape. There's some spots like this that are pretty chewed up where the anodizing had come off and was pitting the metal. A little bit of this, but most of it's in pretty good shape. So for anyone still paying attention, can we use the fiberglass filler on this, or is it too hard? Because I worry about trying to sand this. If the fiberglass filler is harder than the aluminum, then when you try and level it out, you're going to end up with a high spot where the filler is. I've never done anything with aluminum before. Or is there any better filler than anything else to use on aluminum? We could just use, normal Rage Ultra kind of stuff, but on the corners and things wherever it's chewed up, I'd like to put something stronger. So anybody have any ideas on that? Let me know. So all we have to do is just some minor cleanup on this, get it clean, get it scuffed, get it in epoxy, and then get some filler on it. Once the epoxy's on, we'll have a better idea of how level it is, and whether we're going to need to do a skim coat of filler on it, or if we can just go straight to a spray-on polyester or even the 2K primer, and just do it. We'll see.
Good day. I'm ready for minor cleanup next week.
Minor cleanup next week. Yeah, this was pretty major cleanup this week. Yeah, and we got to do all of those darn things too, so good times, good times. All right, I think it's enough for today.
Yeah, I think so. Good day, slow, but I limit violently, as we say. Hurry up slowly.
All right. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.